Good morning, everyone. I thought this morning we'd try something completely different. I just got this game called Skyteam in, where you have to try and land a plane by using dice. Two-player game, you're not allowed to talk to each other. One-player game, you do one pilot at a time. And I think I'm just going to jump in and play and explain it as I go. So I'm going to roll my dice. And I need to place the dice on the playing board, and I think the first thing I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put a 3 here. If you put a 3 here, you get to eliminate planes that are approaching as you come. So if I put a 3 here, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. I get to remove that plane, which could be a possible hazard as I'm coming in. So I'm going to do that first. This is going to be my speed, and if this is a 4, it stays like this. If I put a 3 here, it would go once towards the higher number. When you land after so many turns, it has to be level. I think my next die I will put here, and this dice and this dice has between 5 and 8. I have 1 dice left over. I can put it here for my flaps or for my brakes. It's a little early, so I might just, because every time you put 1 here, this has got to move up, and I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna put this here as a coffee cup. If it's a coffee cup, I get to change the die by 1. So now it is the co-pilot's turn. By the blue marker, you can see it's the pilot's turn, and the co-pilot is going to go. So I think what I will do is put a 2 here. So 4 plus 2 is 6. My speed is just about right. This is only going to move down 1. If my speed was 9, 10, 11, 12, this would move twice. So I don't want to move it twice. I just want to move it once coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think what I'll do is I will put this here, and I'll use a coffee cup, and I'll change that up to a 4 so we stay level. I'll put this here, and these are my flaps. So I'll do 1 flap. You have to do these in order, and I'll do 2 flaps. So that is my turn. This is a re-roll marker, so I get a re-roll, and that's the end of the turn. So this all moves down. So you're going to see the planes that are the traffic that is coming, and I re-roll these, and with my 2 flaps that I put down, this will move up to. It is now Orange's turn to throw first. So if you're playing 2-player, you would discuss it with your partner. Since I'm playing solo, I do all the orange dice first and then the other dice. So I think what I'm going to do is put the 5 here. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I am going to use this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take out a plane on 5. And I'm going to put my 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take out another plane. You can't see it on the runway. What if I should just pull this out for a little bit? So what we have, this is the Montreal airport. Maybe I'll just pull this back. This is the Montreal airport, so you can see it's filled with traffic, and I'm trying to clear these traffic. So if I do a 6, it would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I take 1 away from that one. So that's what I was doing there. So I'm just going to reset this. This goes here. This goes here. So I've set those there. I'm going to put this at 2, and I'm going to put this at 2. So that is the co-pilot's turn. They're on Skyteam. Let's move this off. And it is the pilot's turn. So I have to roll for him. These are his die. And I think what I'm going to do is I'll put the 1 here. Actually, no, I'm going to wait. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. I want to get rid of that plane. 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put a coffee here. This is going to be used for coffee. Then I'm going to use the coffee to change this to a 2. So that gets done. I'm going to put this here to make it a 6. And I'm going to use my 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to get rid of an airplane. So that is that turn. So this all moves down. And it is now the pilot's turn to go first. The pilot will roll. I got to start putting my brakes on at some point here. I think I'll do 1 brake right now, so I'll put that on. So this will move up at the end of the turn. 1, 2. I got to get rid of that plane. Maybe I'll leave that for the co-pilot. I'm going to use this for a coffee. I'm going to put this here and this here. And co-pilot's turn. He's going to roll. Yikes. Okay, so we've got a 1, 2. I can take out that plane that's coming, which I think I'll do. So I'll put that here to take out this plane that's coming. I'll put a 3 here and use this coffee cup to make it a 4. So we are going to be balanced at the end. Put this here, and that would give that a 7. And maybe I'll put that there for a coffee cup. So that is that turn. So this is now getting closer. Take these away. It is now co-pilot's turn to go first. We'll roll his dice. I got to start getting these flaps done here pretty quick. Maybe I'll just get these flaps done now. I can get a 1, 2, get rid of that. I think I'll put a 2 there. I think I'll put a 2 here. I'll get rid of this plane. Put a 5 here, open up this flap. Oh, and this should have moved up 1 from last time when I had this. Maybe I'll just do this right now so I don't forget. So that will open up. And my speed has got to be a 6. Pilot's turn. Whoa. Okay, so we can keep the plane level. And this is good here for a 9. Get that flap open for a 3. Oh, this is going to work out perfectly. And 3. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this plane. And we start to move down to 2,000 feet. This is looking like it's a pretty good approach into Montreal Airport. Trudeau Airport in Montreal. So I got my 5. I'm going to have all my brakes ready to go. So that will move up. Actually, it should be here. I'll move it here at the end of the turn. I'll put that as a 2. I'm going to have to use this as a 2. I'm going to need some high dice here. And I will use this as a coffee cup. And turn for the pilot. We're going to need some high ones here. So I have to get a minimum of a 7. So I will use a coffee cup to change that into a 5. So that will change my 4 into a 5 to get the 7. Got to get these flaps down by the end. I will use the other coffee cup to have this come in level. I'll use this to 1, 2, 3, take that out. I'll put this here for a coffee cup for the next turn. So I also get a re-roll. So I now have 2 re-rolls. And it is the co-pilot's turn to turn first. So he needs to get this 6 down. We've got all the planes are clear. Oh, and he does not get a 6. Oh, geez. Maybe. Let's see here. Let's put this here. Let's put this here for a coffee cup. Let's put this here, and I'm going to use 2 coffee cups to change that into a 6. So that will open up this last flap. That will go there, and actually this should be here because I've got all 3 brakes up. 1, 2, 3. That should be there. So I need some high ones here for the pilot. And did I get it? Yes, I did. So 5 and 3 is 8, so that is good. We're still going to come in level. That is good. We got no planes to worry about. All the flaps are open, brakes are on, so we can put this here for a 2, and we're going to put this here for a 4. So we come in for my very last turn. Now we got to try and land the plane. We are coming in level, which is good. For this one, for the speed, it's got to be 4 or less on the 2 die. So I really need a blue 6 to try and get this to come in. And I do get a blue 6. So I'll put that here to put that up here. I'll put this as a 3. I'll put this as a 1. That's perfect because we got to be below 6. And I'll give myself a coffee cup. It looks like we're going to land this plane. I just make sure I need a 3 here, and anything under there looks pretty promising. 3's here. We're coming in level. I can put a 2 here, and we did it. We landed the plane. Yes. I got 2 coffee cups, so I did it quite easily. We landed the plane. It's got to be level. This has got to be less than 6. And, oops, I forgot to open up my brakes here on these ones to land the plane. So 2 + 1 has got to be below 6 to land it. And that is Skyteam. It's a new game I just picked up. I played with my granddaughter the other day. I was the pilot. She was the co-pilot. We were landing in Montreal Airport. We did it successfully. It's kind of a fun game, a little bit of thinking involved. It gets much more complex. This is just the basic setup, but I just wanted to show everybody. So that is Skyteam, kind of a fun game. I don't know if you can see the bottom part there. There's the coffee cups and where they go. So yeah, fun game that I just picked up. Pretty neat.